Hello and welcome. You are currently joining me in my Olympic Games holding camp just before we go into the Olympic Games village. I'm an Olympic gymnast, Rhys McClenaghan. Follow along as I take you guys through exactly what it's like to prepare for the Paris Olympic Games. Woo! It's been a while since I've been on trampoline. Found that I have to try and refrain from doing anything too crazy because I just go to like a childlike state when I jump on the trampoline. If anything, this is just a reminder of the work that's needed to be done if I'm wanting to return to floor. I'm so bad on trampoline at the minute. Now listen, I'm all about giving you guys the reality of what it's like to be an Olympian. And there might be some things that surprise you about what I'm doing in this training camp. I mean, I'm not training all day long, especially at this stage in the program. We're at what we call a taper phase of the program, where our training load is actually coming down quite a bit, making sure that we're just energized as much as possible for that competition day in about a week's time. We can't be outside all day long. It's really warm. It's in the mid 30 degrees Celsius in Paris right now. So I can only go outdoors for a maximum of maybe 1 hour per day. And I mean, there's only so much you really can do in a hotel room in Paris by yourself. I brought my Xbox. This is just something to keep me occupied. I'm somebody who enjoys filling my day up with very, very productive activities, and every time I pick up this Xbox controller, I can't help but feel that I'm not being productive. But I know that it is the right thing to do to preserve my energy as much as possible for that ultimate goal of performing my best possible routine. So that's something I'm looking forward to after the games, is just filling my day with non-stop work, just grafting at whatever it is. But for now, let's level up in Starfield. I gotta admit, I can't wait for these evening sessions to be over. It just feels like I sit around all day preserving myself for my session at the end of the day. But it needs to be done to get used to performing a routine at this time. I just wish the waiting aspect wasn't a part of it. So during my little stay at this golf resort, I wanted to explain a little bit why we're here. The first reason, and maybe the most obvious one, is to get some quality training done before the Olympic Games. The second reason, and maybe just as important as the first one, is to kind of chill me out. And quite honestly, I can't think of a better place to do that. I sit outside every morning, have my breakfast, listen to the birds chirp and look over a really nice golf course. Now, I'm not going to lie, the breakfast could be better, but it's only got me excited to go into the Olympic Village and experience that 24-hour dining hall that we always get. And I'm really looking forward to going into the Olympic Village. I'm really looking forward to training there as well, to competing even. And I think that kind of shows that this holding camp has worked, it's done its job, and it's also got me craving a bit of socialising too, because there's Well, nobody here. I've been trying to practice my French though. It's bad. It's really bad. Having my coach Luke here has helped a lot with achieving the goals that we set out to achieve. First of all, he's keeping me company. If you don't know already, myself and Luke get along very well. But we also work very well together, and of course in that coach-gymnast dynamic, that's super important. So I'm glad the coach is on this journey with me as well, and I look forward to bringing that energy into the Olympic Village too. And it is just like that, we are packing again. Oh, where should the Xbox go? But I really can't complain, because tomorrow we're going to the Olympic Village. Yes, that's right folks, the Olympic Village. But before we do that, we're gonna have our last session in the club that we're training at. And it's not any ordinary training session, it is a practice competition once again. You may have seen a pattern throughout the last few videos of me doing practice competitions. They've always been on a Saturday. The reason for this is qualifications and finals are both on Saturdays. It's been practice competition for the last 6 or 7 Saturdays, I think. So we're well practiced. I guess that means that we're going to need to bring our luggage to the training gym and then just travel straight to the Olympic Village. I can't wait. We're going to be one of the first sports and teams arriving in the Olympic Village. So you're going to get to see things that other people aren't going to get to see. I now need to finish packing and finish editing this video before heading to bed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, as you know, the next video will be in the Olympic Games Village. So make sure you subscribe, keep up to date with all of the content I'll be putting out throughout the Olympic Games. Let me know in the comment section below specifically what you guys would like to see me document throughout the Olympic Games. Doesn't matter how small or large the request is, I will try my best to capture it. I will also be doing an Olympic Village podcast exclusive to the Patreon account. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is in the description. But for now, stay positive, keep smiling. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, I can't wait for the next video.